guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a really fun special video for you. We are doing a Valentine's Day look. And I'm doing this video in collaboration with a really good friend of mine. Her name is Cristina. She is known as The Beauty Rookie on Instagram, and she just started her own YouTube channel. I am so excited for her. I really kind of egged her on, and you know, she just had to kind of work out all the kinks. As we know, there are a lot of kinks when you want to sit down and film a video. So she worked them out and she got started. I am so excited for her. I'm so happy for her that she's finally doing it. She seems really excited about it. But I really, as soon as she started her channel, I was like, you want to do a collaboration? You want to do a collaboration? You want to do something? She was like, okay. So she actually came up with this idea to do a Valentine's Day look, and she suggested, why don't we use the same palette? And I thought, oh, that would be so much fun. So we decided to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I ended up doing this look. We kind of decided, so that we wouldn't end up kind of using the same shadows in the palette, that I would do more of like a natural / neutral kind of eye with a bold lip, and she was going to do more of like a smoky kind of sexy eye with more of a nude lip. So I can't wait to see what she ends up doing, and definitely check out her video. I will link down to her channel and her video down below. Definitely subscribe to her channel. She's awesome. And also follow her on Instagram. She has the best posts, and that's actually how we met. We met over Instagram, and we're actually part of like this little Instagram makeup group, and we just we can spend all day on there just talking about makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, maybe you just need some ideas for Valentine's Day, then just keep on watching. Right. Oh my god, I hate how squeaky my stool is, I'm sorry. Alright, let's get serious. I'm going to tie my hair back. I've already put primer on. I put on the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder Morning Aura Illuminating Cream. And then next, what I'm going to do, because I want a really glowy base for this look, I just want something that's just like really pretty. So we're going to go in with the La Mer foundation, and I'm going to mix in some of the Tom Ford Skin Illuminator in Fire Lust. I really like this combination. So I basically do like 2 squirts of the foundation to 1 squirt of the Fire Lust. I'm just going to mix that concoction together with my finger, and I'm just going to dab it all over my face and use my Synergy Base 1 brush and blend that in. Next, I'm going to go in with my Chanel Longwear Concealer. Just place it around my eyes, blend that in with my finger. I am going to go in with my new Viseart Setting Powder and use a puff. If you guys watched my full face of first impressions, I was using this powder for the first time, basically. I'd used it once before, but didn't really keep it on. And I wore it for the rest of the day. This powder is amazing. I cannot believe how well it blurred out my lines and how, you know, like mattifying it was without making it look dry, if that's possible. And I'm just using the tip of my Isom powder puff here, and I'm going to press that under my eyes. And since I'm going for kind of a, you know, pretty date night look, I'm going to use my Hourglass brow sculpting pencil. Yes, brow sculpting pencil in soft brunette. I had been using the Sicily one, and that one is much darker, so I end up with a much starker brow, but again, I want something a little bit more natural and feminine, so I thought I would use this one. And then I'm going to use some of my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel, and I'm just going to sweep that over the brows really lightly. I'm kind of wiping away all the excess here. I just want to use it to kind of tame the brow hairs. I usually do like my cheeks first, you know, blush, highlight, contour, bronze, all that kind of stuff, but I think I'm going to do my eyes first because I want that to, I don't know, kind of dictate what's going on for the rest of my look. So I'm going to use my Viseart Seamless Eye Primer, and this was another product that I use in my full face of first impressions, and I really liked it. And I've been using a brush to apply it, so I'm going to go ahead and squeeze a little bit out onto this palette. It has a really watery consistency. Alright, the eye primer is down, and while that sets fully, what I'm going to do is add some of this loose powder underneath my eyes to catch any fallout. And I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to do that. I think that should be enough. Ooh, sexy. Alright, so now to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette. I haven't touched this in so long. I need to kind of familiarize myself with this again. So I'm going to start out with this light matte shade over here, Tempera, and I'm just going to brush that all over the lids. And I have a nice big fat eye brush. This is the Chikuhodo GSN 7, and this is great if you just want to lay down one color all over. Next, I'm going to go in with this warm taupe shade, and I'm going to put that into my crease and kind of warm up the outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to take my Wang 18 brush to do that. Next, I'm going to go in with this Bonfresco color. It's like one of the few like cool colors in here. It almost has like a lilac base to it. And I'm going to put that on the center and then over towards the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm going to take this Vermeer shade. It's like a satin frosty kind of color. And I'm going to take like a flat shader brush. This is the Surratt Classic Shadow Brush. And I'm going to focus that on the inner corners of my eyes. That is so pretty. I forgot how pretty this palette was. I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend those colors out a little bit. And I think I want to deepen up the outer corners and, you know, line my eyes with the shadow in here. So I think what I'm going to do is add this antique bronze here. It's a dark brown. It has a little bit of shimmer in there. And I'm going to use a small blending brush. This is the Wang 19. I'm going to dab that onto the outer corner and blend in. I think to line my eyes, actually, I'm going to go in with this Cypress Umber, and that is the matte dark brown color over here. And I'm going to use my Sonia G Pencil 1 brush. All right, there is the eye look. I am glad that I put down some powder because some of that last shade, that dark brown shade that I used, did actually have some fallout, and I see it on my powder. So because my eye look, I feel like leans a little bit cool, I am gonna go in with a contour versus a bronzer. I want something a little bit cooler. I'm debating between the Armani Sun Fabric and the Chantecaille HD Perfecting Powder in bronze. These are both relatively cool. I think the Armani packs a little bit more of a punch, so I'm going to go with the Armani, and I'm going to go in with my Sonia G brush. All right, there is the Giorgio Armani Sun Fabric Sheer Bronzer in 100. So I'm going to go ahead and use the NARS Impassioned blush. This is a really kind of cool toned pink blush. This came out, I think, last spring or the spring before. Just gives the cheeks like this really pretty pink flush. Right, and then highlights. So generally I go for really champagne-y gold highlights, but this time I want to use something that's kind of icy to kind of go along with the rest of this look. So I have my Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette in Daria, and I'm going to go in with this Glow Extreme powder over here. There is the Glow Extreme. That is so pretty. I'm going to throw some of this Glow Cream Base down the bridge of my nose. So I'm deciding between 35mm, these are both Pat McGrath Luxe Trans lipsticks, and Major Red. Here is 35mm, and then this one is Major Red. So Major Red is brighter. I think I'm going to do 35mm. That's like a dark, cool toned red. It's sort of like what I'm in the mood for. I'm always nervous about putting red lipstick on. And then I always need to clean up my bottom lip, so that's when I take a lip brush, I go into the color and just kind of clean up the line. And if you want to kind of clean up even more, you can go ahead and kind of use concealer to clean up that line. So one thing I left to do now, I figured I would just do it off camera and kind of give you my whole final look, was curl my eyelashes and put mascara on. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of get into my Valentine's Day outfit, and we'll be right back. All right, so I just kind of gelled the front of my hair back so it kind of just stays out of my face. Put on some earrings, put on a nice top, and the finishing touch would be some perfume. So I'm actually going to spray some of the Glossier You perfume on. It's the warmest, most romantic scent I have. All my other scents are just way too kind of like clean and fresh. So I thought this was definitely Valentine's Day appropriate. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know down below if you have any questions. Let me know what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day, if anything. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe down below. That would be awesome. And I will see you in my next video.